So this year has been insane. And I mean, like, really insane. It was my first year as a part-time real estate agent. Really, 365 days. And I want to let you guys know exactly what I learned. And also giving you guys some advice for part-time real estate agents. But let's jump into our video intro.
Hi guys, welcome to Martez Kelly's real estate channel. This is Martez Kelly, and welcome to the show.
What's good, family? I'm Martez Kelly, realtor, entrepreneur, mentor, and also family man. And if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. We drop 2 videos a week touching on topics like my journey as a real estate agent, building wealth, and just overall habits of living well. And if this is something that you really want to be a part of, please consider subscribing. So like I stated before, I've been a part-time real estate agent for well over a year now. And I just want to give you guys some advice. I actually don't see many part-time real estate agents talking on YouTube. So I guess let me go ahead and jump in here. I did it for a year. Let me just give you guys some advice. And I'm gonna be looking at my phone. I just want to be real with y'all. I'm gonna look at my phone because I typed all this stuff out and I want to make sure I hit everything. And the first thing on my list is organization is key. So I just spent this last week of the year talking with an accountant and just getting ready for the tax season. And from all the different things that I do, from my full-time job to being a part-time real estate agent, income that I make on YouTube, just all of these different things, like, she congratulated me for being organized. I was like, what? Organized? Like, I really had everything separate. So organization is key. You want to make sure that you have a separate bank account because you do get a W-2 income. Like, money comes in from a job that you trade your time for. You want to make sure you have a separate bank account. Also, on top of that, you want to make sure that you're very smart with your money. And this is the second thing. The reason why you have a full-time job and you are a part-time real estate agent, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, is because you can survive off of the amount of money that you make from your full-time job. That really the part-time job is just like icing on the cake. So for you, what I would recommend you doing is don't even live off of the money. Don't touch the money that you make for your business unless you absolutely need to, but make sure you document. And this is not financial advice or anything like that. I don't want you guys coming after me or something, but I just want you to make sure that you're smart with your money. I actually went all year and didn't touch it at all. I was just like, I don't want to touch it. I didn't spend anything for myself on my business. I really just reinvested all that money back into my business. Like, I ran out of time, like I said in my last video. So I actually bought leads, and the money that I make from affiliate marketing to YouTube paying me, to also different things that I do as well, it pays for those ads that I'm running for my business. So it basically pours back into my business. So be very smart with your money and make sure you're very organized. And I kind of tied these into it, but as a part-time real estate agent, and I'm struggling with putting the words together, but you want to delegate as much as possible. And the reason why I say that is because we know, like, part-time real estate agents, something comes up. So if you can delegate as much as possible, it's a blessing for you. It really is. Like, you're like, okay, so I just got off work. I'm tired. I just want to spend a day with the family. Next thing you know, a buyer calls up. Hey, I want to look at this house. I want to go check this out. You have to jump on that right away. But once you have the property under contract, this is one of the reasons, like I said in the video previously, why I moved to another brokerage. And the reason why is because it was like, I want my time. And with this brokerage, we have an in-house transaction coordinator. So I was like, okay, once I get 3 deals under contract a month, I pass it off to her. She gives me status updates. And if she needs something to the point where I have to do something, then I can jump on it. But until then, I don't want to hear anything about it. So yeah, man, you want to make sure that you delegate as much as possible. If you have some different agents in your area that you're very close with and you really appreciate and like how they work, if you just feel like you have too many things going on, pass a person off, get a referral. They have more time to deal with it because why? We have a full-time job and a part-time business, not a part-time job, a part-time business. And this is, like I said, I taught this into the ones before, but we are an lead generation business. And if you're not generating leads on a day-to-day basis, then you're not making money. Just being honest. So like I said before, use the money that you have from your full-time job to actually pay for your real estate business so you can leverage that money. It's like, okay, and it's so crazy. I'm putting all of these together, but you want to leverage your money from your full-time job. You want to pour into your business. We don't have as much time. Like me, I'm a family man, like I said in the beginning. That's so important to me. Businessman, obviously, creator, and a YouTuber. So creator and a YouTuber is the same thing. But anyway, all of that, and like from time to time, I just want to take a day and spend some time with my family. But I also have that commitment telling you guys I'm dropping 2 videos a week. So I'm actually sitting here recording as many as I possibly can. But you want to delegate as much as possible and leverage that money. So just to go back to the original point, I take money from my job, I take money from YouTube, I take money from my business, and I buy leads because I don't want to sit down and just cold call for an hour or two. I don't want to do it when I can actually pay for the leads. Just drop, hey, here you go. You guys do what you do. You already have people coming to your site. I'll just piggyback off of that, and then I drop this amount of money. Then I go spend time with my son, or I go on a date with my fiance. Like, I would rather do that than to be sitting around. And I know people not gonna like that, but hey, that's how I want to run my business. The last thing, and I think this is the most important, this is actually what I ended last week's or the video earlier this week on, and it's having some sort of balance. You want to make sure that you're not all in on your real estate business. Then also you don't want to make sure that you're all in on your family, because the reason why you're building a real estate business was for your family, or to create time for your family, create freedom for your family. So you want to make sure that you always have some sort of balance. And I think I read something or heard it in a podcast or something. It's completely impossible to have complete 50-50 balance. So you want to make sure that, okay, sometimes it's 60-40, and then sometimes it's 60-40 going the other way. Sometimes it's 50. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to actually have that balance. It's a constant battle. And I can attest to that for myself, because I want to make sure I put out 2 videos every single week for you guys. I don't want to mess with the YouTube algorithm. I want to stay consistent, but I also want to spend time with my son. I also want to take my girl out on a date. Also, it's just so much different things. But not to complain, just giving you guys practical advice, things that I learned within my first year. And also, don't set expectations too high. I came in, I was like, I want to make $100,000 my first year as a part-time real estate agent, doing all the different things that I'm doing. Like, be real with yourself. Like, come on now. $100,000 as a part-time agent is possible. Don't ever think that it's not. But is it worth it? Last week I said, one of my favorite quotes from last week was, don't lose everything trying to go for one thing. So you want to make sure that settles in for you. Don't lose everything trying to go for one thing. Create balance. And I really do appreciate you guys for tuning into the video. We're trying to get to the goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of next year. I'm actually recording this December 31st, 2021. So December 31st, 2022 is when I want to have 10,000 subscribers. So we can make that happen by you clicking the subscribe button right here. YouTube suggests you watching this video, but I really think you should watch this one. And if you're still watching, smash the like button. Peace.